Now in order to review a lot of our edit commands, let's go ahead and draw another wall off to the side here and add some products to it. So let's go to our draw room components and our wall, and we'll go ahead and just do pick points to draw wall. And we'll just pick a starting point, and then we'll drag to the right, and we'll make it 120 inches. So let's go ahead and hit enter twice, and now we have our second wall that we can add products to. Let's go ahead and repeat that fill wall with products command, but this time we'll just fill the entire wall without actually picking points on the wall. So let's select our two-door base products, and we will fill wall with products, and select our wall. And this time we'll just specify a distance from the left and right side. So let's say we'll do 2 inches and 2 inches from both the left and right side of the wall, and we'll do a quantity of 4 on this wall. And we'll go and hit OK. Our prompts will come up, and again we'll just hit the OK button and leave the defaults and let our 4 two-door base products draw into our scene. And then let's go ahead and repeat that same process for the upper products. So we'll go to our upper cabinets, and we'll find our two-door base uppers, and we will right click, and we will fill wall with products, again selecting our wall, and again we'll do 2 inches from both the left and right side, and our product quantity will be 4, and we'll hit the OK button. Again we will leave the defaults and hit the OK button again. So we'll give these a minute to draw into our scene. Alright, so we have our products, and let's go ahead and take a look at our editing commands that we have. We can find all of our edit commands under the modify selection here, and here we have the ability to edit rim components and products and some product detailing, some subassemblies, and also modify parts. So we'll start off by first going into our modify rim components, and we have some basic ones here. So here we have the erase, move, rotate, copy, and you can use these, even though they say room components, you can use these on any of the products. So if we select erase, we can select products or room components, it doesn't matter. We're going to go ahead and hit escape, and we don't want to actually delete those yet. But what we want to show here is the adjust wall length. So this is a real quick way that we can actually modify all of the products on the wall and adjust their length accordingly. So we'll select the adjust wall length command, and here we get our adjust wall length screen. So first thing we want to do is select which wall we're going to be editing. So we'll go ahead and select our wall that we just drew, and you can see that it shows us all of the base products and all of the upper products that are on that wall. It also gives us the wall's current length and also the ability to specify a new length. So if we want to adjust the wall length size, and here we want to add 10 inches to it, we can do so by adding in a new wall size. And then what we can do is tell the calculator here to adjust all the products to take the 10 inches and evenly distribute it between all of them. So here we'll do adjust size, and we'll check all of those. And actually instead, let's go ahead and just select two of the, let's select the first one and the last one. And on the upper products, we'll select the two middle ones. And that way we can kind of see exactly how this is adjusting the size. So what it's going to do is it's going to take the 10 inches that are going to be adding to this wall, and it's going to add 5 of those inches to the first one, and 5 of the inches to the last second two-door base, and then 5 inches to the two middle upper products there. So let's go ahead and update our selected wall, and we can see that the wall is going to grow, and it's also going to redraw all of our products and adjust the sizes accordingly. Alright, so that's finished there. Now it's kind of hard to see from this view, so let's go ahead and go to our views, and we'll go to a front view. And this will let us just take a look at those products. So here we can see that the base products, the first one and the last one, now have, they are now bigger than the other two, and our upper products, the other ones are, or the ones in the middle are bigger than the first and last one. So that's a real quick way that we can edit all the products on a wall to adjust their size to make them stretch and grow accordingly. Let's go ahead and just take a look at a few of the simple modifying commands that we have. Let's go ahead and go back to a top view. And let's go to modify products, and let's go ahead and just erase a product. So to erase one, all we do is just select the command and then select the product we want to erase. It will highlight. We can hit the enter key, and it will verify that we want to delete the selected item. We'll go and hit yes, and that has removed it from our project. So that two-door base is no longer available. Here we have the ability to move products as well. So if we select the move command, just like we would using AutoCAD entities, we can select a product, and then we're going to want to select a base point. So we'll just select some point in the middle here, and then we can just pick a point off to the side, and we can see that it moved our product accordingly. Another way that we can move products around is using the bump product command. So here if we use the bump product, we can select a product that we want to move and then the product that we want to bump it to. So in this case, if we want to bump it to the left, we can select our product on the left there, and we can see it automatically just bump those two together. We can repeat that same process again by just selecting the product we want to move and bumping it to another product. So again, a real quick way to get products to quickly join together. Next, we'll look at the copy command. Here we can select copy and we can select a product, and then just like we would move a product, we first select a base point, which is going to be the point where we're going to start from, and then where we want to copy the product to. So we'll go ahead and just pick a point right there. Now these are going to overlap a little bit because I didn't add specific measurements, but again, using that bump command, we can quickly just select the product we want to move, select the product we want to bump it to, and now we have the product back in the correct space there. So the command's are real easy to use once you become familiar with them. One more that we will look at is the replace product command. So here if we move back to our kitchen area, we added just a two-door base to this specific or to this area here. So what we can do with the replace product is we can select the product that we want to replace, and now we get the very similar interface if we were going to select a library product. So here we can select a new library category, and in this case let's go ahead and replace it with a two-door, two-drawer. So we'll select our door drawer base cabinets and then select the product we want to replace it with and hit the replace product. Now what would happen is we were replacing, if we had specific prompts set up and there were two identical prompts inside of the original product and the new product, that would automatically be checked for us. So if we went ahead and changed the shelf quantity, that shelf quantity would apply to this new one automatically for us as well, so we don't have to go back and reset up any of the similar prompts. So in this case, we have the width already set for us, and we will go ahead and just hit OK. And now it's going to replace our two-door base cabinet with our two-door, two-drawer base cabinet. And we can now see that we have some drawer products in there. If we go into a southeast view, it gives us a nice quick look, see that that product's been replaced. Go back into a top view, I'll just type in plan and then hit enter. And now we can take a look at that prompts interface a little bit more. If we want to get back into a product to be able to edit it, we can select the product prompt, and then we can select a product that we want to modify. And this will allow us to go back into this product prompts interface, and we can begin changing the prompts that we want. So maybe we want to add a right finished end to this one here. Maybe for our interior components, we want to go ahead and adjust the adjustable shelves. So we'll go ahead and put 3. And anything else that we want to do, we can go ahead and change that as well from the prompts interface. When we hit OK, it's going to redraw this product with those selected changes, and that will allow us to quickly update products inside of our drawing. Now before moving on, there's one more thing that you need to be aware of while you're editing products, and that's the difference between using the AutoCAD commands and the microValve commands. You've noticed that when we've been modifying products, we've been using all the commands inside of our toolbox. Now, AutoCAD is drawing all of our entities on screen, but Toolbox is also keeping track of where the products live inside of each drawing. So if you were to use just an AutoCAD move command or an AutoCAD erase command, that's actually not erasing it from Toolbox. That's just erasing the entities from the AutoCAD screen here. To show you this concept, we'll go ahead and we'll take one of these products here, and instead of using the move command here, we're going to go ahead and use the AutoCAD move command. So we'll go to our toolbar here and we'll select our move command, and we'll just window a few of the products here. Now it's going to function and look like everything is moving in just the way it should. So we'll go ahead and select those entities, and then we'll just move them off the screen here. So in the drawing, we've moved those AutoCAD entities, but we actually haven't told Toolbox that those products have been moved. So if we go and redraw these products again, we'll go ahead and just redraw both of the products, and we'll just leave the defaults here for the drawing style. It's going to place those products back where Toolbox thinks those products are in the drawing. So you can see that our two products move back, and it looks like we also selected some entities from our other base and upper products next to it. But since we didn't redraw those entities are still inside of the existing drawing. So just one thing to always be aware of when you're using Toolbox is that if you need to move any sort of Toolbox object, such as a product or a wall, you're going to want to use the commands inside of the toolbar. If you're using AutoCAD entities, such as moving lines, you can go ahead and use the AutoCAD commands that are available. So in the next video, we're going to go ahead and take a look at modifying parts.